Welcome back, ladies and gents. I was selling and sold everything that I could as they didn't have a whole lot of money. Still got a lot of loot on me, but I was recovering. As you can see, we're still very wounded, and I'm down by 20, about 24, 25 troops, something like that. And Rote has just been attacked. So I'm going to try to make it over to Rote. Oh, they put troops in settlement. So we're down by a bunch more. I didn't mean to leave and go back in, but I wanted to recruit. We're going to run as quickly as we can, even as wounded as we are, to get to Rote. Southern Empire. When we come back, we're going to go straight for Prevend, as long as these three towns are not being sieged. I think we just lost Ortesia. Yeah, Lashanok tried to stop him, but he's either too small or he couldn't get there in time. I think it's only a matter of time before Karen also comes under siege. But since we're going right through this village, it's not going to cost any extra delay. See, he's half strength. Well, he's down by about 30 also. Look at that. Are they going for Maranath? We got to continue going in this direction. Let's see what they're going to do. They're going for Rimtoil. My guess is Rimtoil. Let's see. Yep, Rimtoil. Excuse me. All right. I just wanted to get some recruits out of here. We're going to hit Dalmingus. Trying to get as many recruits as I can, because I don't know the size of that Southern Empire army. It's not going to be the best. Recruits are not the best, of course, but their numbers can make a difference overall. Some of these troops are not recruits either, so that's good. They're just going to have to get Rimtoil. I've got to go down here. He's only 400, and trust me, this is going to be a much larger army than 400, because there's 950 in the garrison, or in the town, defenders. I think you need... We'll give that to you since you need some archers. We'll hit Rimtoil. Get you up to 39, or 29 archers. Which means I'll give you these also. Now, straight to Rote. We don't have time. They're down to about 500 defenders. Let's see. 457. Imagine this is going to be a large army, but we're going to be totally healed by the time we get back. And I'm going to... Yeah, they're going to outnumber us, but I'm going to recruit everybody I can and toss them in my three companions' parties. And it's going to be noon by the time we attack, which will be fine. Let's just take everybody we can here. Oh, wait. No. I'm Sturgeon, Joe. You want to give them people who are not Sturgeon. Which is not very many. Okay. Let's top you off. And give you what I can. And then see what I'm lacking. I could take some archers or horses. Let's see what I've got. I think I've got mostly infantry, so I'm going to wind up taking that. I'm going to take everything, though, because I'm short that many. All right, we'll just take everything and be done with it. Let me make sure they are in the order. I didn't want that line breaker, but hey, I got him. in the order that I want them in. Yep, that'll do it. All right, let's attack these fellas. Make sure I don't have a bow. Okay. 1251 to 1658, and we have the power bar says it's on our side because we got the addition of the troops. The hand, that's infantry. I already know he throws knives, and obviously I don't know if this is a horse troop though. He's got a bow. You can see he's got a bow. That's fine. Let's see if he's on a horse or not. I know he's got a bow. Let's see. Nope. He's just a straight up bowman. All right. Well, you're going here with Corinne. All right, Dalibor. Let's see. Let's see what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're going to run back, run away, but we'll see. That would be wise on their part, but who knows? We do have the balance of power in our favor. All right, they're going to run right up. Okay, I know what they're going to do. We need to set up right here. I need the horse over there. And this horse over there. Mounted archers, just go do your thing. Loose formation, footman. All right, infantry. I'm just going to let them run. Infantry knows what they need to do, and they better do it. Don't you hit me with a javelin. All right, I got to get the horse on those ranged units. I can't kill anything with this. Got to be at speed in order to kill anything. Infantry, just do your thing. Cavalry, go get those archers. I don't want to get over near those archers if I can help it. I don't like that guy right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him, though. Always a horse in the way. Get out of my way. I hit his horse. Where did he go? There he is. Get out of my way, horse. There you go. Nope, nope, nope. I don't have the range, so I'm going to zig out of his way. He got me in the end, didn't he? I'm going to have my revenge. One way or another. There we go. Now, I can sleep well at night. I had my revenge. Three on one, and they couldn't take him down, so I thought I'd facilitate that, speed up that at least. No! I just wish I could kill something without having to be running at full speed with this spear. I tell you, once you craft items, it kind of ruins you for the normal stuff. Luckily, he was running at me, even though I wasn't full speed, so that was our combined speed. Was just enough. Very dangerous, so running right at him. If you get your time, if there's more than one for sure, but if you get your timing off, you could be screwed. All right, just everybody attack. Looks like they're running, as far as I can tell. He really didn't like that. There they go. There's the music.
Kill them all!
We'll kill them all. Looks like we lost about 15% of our force. Or at least they went down wounded or killed. One of the two, just total casualties. Boy, 3 times in a row, him. 4, 5, finally killed him. Well, it wasn't even me that killed him. No damage. This thing does absolutely no damage unless you're running at speed. Like that. And probably I wouldn't have killed him if he hadn't hit that tree and stopped. So it was a bigger speed bonus than had he been running away from me at speed. Way over. Oh, there's some horses over there. I was just about to say, I don't know what they're doing. Way over yonder. Enemy horse. 3 of them. 2 of them. No, you can't stop them. That's a given. Oh, and I can't hit him. There we go. He's already wounded, apparently. Which makes sense. It had about 8 or 10 horse chasing him. Now where's everybody at?
Attack!
Looks like the infantry's running in that direction, so let's... Oh, that's it. They turn... Now they're running this... Ah, now they're running that way. Okay, so they're both directions. Really sucks when you press an alt and it doesn't... Your scouts don't report who's left. There's 1 horse over yonder. Nobody's after it, so he's 350 away. I'll never catch him, but I'm going to try. 320. We're getting up to full speed. 290. Oh, there's a dude running after him. We just can't hit anything going through here, which is fine. I'm pretty good at dodging stuff. Comes from those years of racing. Oh, it's over with. All right.
We've been blessed.
Oh, I didn't lose any troops. That's a thankful. All right, we lost 42 in the army, and they lost 276. I got 1 in two-handed. Ella got 1 in horse and 2 in one-handed. Finn got 1 in polearm and 3 in horse. Jenny, 1 in one arm, 1 hand. 5 in polearm and 5 in horse. Magnus, 1 in polearm. Sheena the Air got 2 in 1 arm, 3 in polearm, and 4 in horse. All right, pressing on. We got to jump. We're going to take everybody and go, including all these troops, because I'm going to toss them in the garrison. The militia, that is. In fact, let's talk to these guys and take the militia. Before we even go in there, I'll take all their militia and unwanted troops. Like, I don't want that traitor. Let me do this so that I can better see. I don't want the peasant. There's another militia. Militia there. Armed traitor. All right, that's good enough for now. Let's go to Chavel.
I'm yours.
Yes, you are. We'll take any unwanted troops from him, the peasants, the militia. I don't want that spark, but I'm going to leave him there for now. I want to replace him as soon as I can, though. All right, that'll be enough for now. And see what Lynn has to offer, if anything.
I await you.
Peasants, 5 militia. All right, that's going to do it for Lynn. I don't like that puppeteer either. All right, we're going to jump into... Let's see if I think I can make it. You know what? Let me give her some troops. If there's any that I can give her that are not... You know, I'm going to give her the line breaker. You can have those 2 line breakers. That's it. Can I jump in without losing anything? Get in there, get in there. 8 troops of deserted. Right off the bat, just boom. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. All right, go to the keep, manage the garrison. All of you go in there. All of you useless troops. All right. Let me see if there's anything I can... Nope. We're going to go with you and you. Nothing to be recruited. So we're going to take all you guys, throw you in the garrison, or the prison. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Manage the prison, or go to the dungeon. Toss you fellas in the dungeon, including all of you. Probably from when I had you up when we were in Valandia land. I brought you with me. All right, I do not want you fellas in there. Just lords. Okay. Is there any of these? Nope. All right, so we'll ransom them off. $11.27. Ow. Okay. See what we got here. All right, Corinne. I just gave you... Didn't I just do this? I could have swore I did this at the end of the last video. I gave her 5 extra hit points. Did I start? I might have started. I make 2 saves when I'm done, in case one of them is corrupt, and I might have started the wrong save, but I do remember doing this at the end of the last video. I gave her 5 extra hit points. I know that because I just reviewed the last 30 seconds of the last video. But, you know, I was in a hurry because my cleaning lady had shown up, and I could hear him knocking on the door, so I needed to move. All right, what else have we got here? and honestly, this is the first time I started the game up since then, when I got ready to sit down to record this. All right, Horinag, I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you throwing. Because in the future, that's going to be more useful to you than anything else. Magnus, we'll give you this, because you're never going to be a horse archer. Sheena the Air. Oh, I know. Sheena the Air had weird clothes on. Let me see what she's got now. If that took. Because I remember she looked like a little school kid. No. Okay, that took. So I must have not pressed, because just before I started recording this, I sold what I could and put some decent clothes on her. And I must have, when I was looking at Corinne, I don't know. I would have sworn that maybe I just didn't press accept done because I was in such a hurry. That must be what happened. All right. Can I recruit? Yep. Recruit those 4, but I'm going to throw them in the garrison. And then I'm going to leave. Wait, did we trade yet? No, I didn't trade. Linen, cow, sheep. 82,000. I don't want the mule. I don't think there's going to be... We're going to give it a try. Let me take that so I don't have to redo any of that and see if this is going to work. Ooh, nope. I don't want to waste 45,000. So what I'm going to do... Just going to get rid of the expensive stuff till we get down to a more manageable number. Although it's not so much as expensive, it's just a lot of it. A lot of this little stuff left over because I couldn't sell everything when I was up in Ox Hall. Also, they didn't have enough money, so I've got a lot of this from the two big battles we just fought, and probably some other stuff from previous battles. All right, now that we're down to manageable, let's go just get the little stuff, just to free up more room. Same amount dinar wise, but you sell more stuff because it's cheaper. Let's get something here. Take that and that. That's fine. -2 is a lot better than -46,000. All right, let's leave. We're going to recruit on the way, and we're heading right. Oh, I'm not going to recruit there. Going to head back to Ox Hall. Chavel, gained a level. Very good. Let's check out, see what he's got here. All right, he got 2. All right. Okay, how do I want to do this now? Chavel is... Wait a minute. Let me remind myself what I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got four captains. Okay, that means Chavel is quickly going to be not a captain. Although, do I have any more children? No, this is it. And Corinne is too old to have kids. Ooh, I need to get... Magnus is the only guy. I've got to get... Is he married? No, I've got to get him married. Else I'm not ever going to have any more children, and that's not good. This will be the end of the line. Sheena the heir will be the end of the line. Now, she can get married in the future once she's the leader of the clan, because then she will not leave the clan. You know, clan leaders stay in the clan. So I can marry her, and it will bring another male into the party. You know what? I think that's okay, because she's only 20. Hans is only 46. Whew, he's got potential another 20 years at least. I've got to get Magnus married, because it's going to take 18 years to get a kid trained. So we've got to start on that. Oh, I never started my timer either. I have no idea how long I've been playing. I'm going to say I've been playing for 15 minutes, and I'll start from there, because I just don't know. It's probably been longer, but that's what I'm going to call it. All right. Magnus, if I can get you married, I will. Let's look, while I'm here, let's look at heroes, female, alive, noble, or lord lady, and not married, and sort by age. All right, that's... See, I would marry a Vlandian. I'd marry him to a Vlandian just to get one more Vlandian out of the Vlandians, but that -74... She's kind of odd. I'm not sure she's interested in him. Okay, let's see here. Not a bad skill set, because she would be a infantry troop, in my opinion. So she's got 108 throwing, 124 one-handed, and 76 only in athletics, because she's Vlandian. She rides a horse a lot. Let's see what else we got. Athafled. She doesn't have any skills to speak of. She would be a good caravaner if I ran caravans, but I never run caravans when I'm at war. Andrasa. She's only 19. -100 for sure. They hate me. Empire. 108, 74. She's got almost exactly the same skills. 108, 74, and 123. 108, 76, and 124. It's almost, the only difference is their age, in that she's got 52 in leadership, and she's got 55. Excuse me. So looking at this, Andrasa would probably be a better choice. But I'm gonna click both of them. And I'm pressing E, by the way. E just takes you right down the list. Sheena, she's already belongs to me. Gasetha? How? She's 20. Gasetha is 20. 81, 84, 120. No leadership. You know what? I think if push come to shove, I would try this, because that's only -58. Ooh, -22. Oh, 156 in throwing. That's even better. Yeah, I'll try her. Her father's dead, so you would have to go to Oh, never mind. That's Banu. That's the leader. I don't think he wants... Unquit is the leader. But I'll leave her. I'll leave her because you never can tell. Daliset. I don't like the way she looks. Why are all these Valandians? I guess because we've beat up Valandia so bad and they've lost 3. When you throw in the Azerai, they've lost 4 or 5 towns. And they've only got, what, 6, 7 to start with? I think they've only got 3 towns left. Maybe 2. Maybe just Galind and Jacqueline, because I think Sargo's gone. No, Charis. I think they got Charis, Galind, and Jacqueline and Galind. So they should have 3 towns. She's 21. We're getting a little too old. Let me take a gander here. Nope. Yep, Charles, Jacqueline, and Galind. That's right. That's all they've got left. Oh, Prevent. Why? Oxhall. All right, heading to Oxhall. I'll worry about all that later, but I really do need to get some more kids going. Sorry, buddy. I don't know what you are. I think you're a mercenary, though. We got to get to Oxhall. Druamore Castle. Don't really care as long as it's not me. Druamore is Battanian. I don't want it. Can I build up some? You know what? I'll vote for him. It'll get me a little... Oh, he's 100, so I'm going to vote for 60 for him. I still don't think that's going to... But then I'll just have to give it away. I'm going to go... Let's see which way they're going. If they're going to go this way or that way. If they go by Druamore Castle, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to take all the troops out of it. And then I'm going to give it away. Who is this? Druamore. Yep. Let's see how they get to... Yeah, they're going to go... I think they're going to go up and around that big mountain range. But we're going right through this village, so we're going to recruit. And just keep going to Oxhall. Uruk is going to go there, but he's only got 563. I don't know if that's going to be enough. This town is going to be gone by the time we get there. It's already at 150. That's the thing about having to run back and forth. See, Rote is already being... All right, this town is gone. There's nothing I can do about that. They've only got 130 defenders left. So I'm going back to Rote. It's gone. I'm going to have to go back and take it again. You know what? I tell you what. I'm not going to do that. I'm going straight to Oxhall. I don't... You know, if I lose my town, I lose my town. I've got to get these Valandians out of the fight. Because this running back and forth from 2 different sides of the map is getting very, very old. It was old 100 hours ago in this playthrough. So I'm just gonna recruit. I'm gonna let whatever happens, Druamore Castle happen. And I'm gonna go get Oxhall back. And then I'm just gonna press the Valandians for whatever time I have left. Regardless of what I lose. Fief-wise. If I lose too many troops, then obviously I'm not going to keep going. Although I could try some sneakiness. Let's try some sneakiness and see what happens. No, you're never going to make it. Never going to make it, so I'm just going to abstain. Even voting max. Even though I've got 36,000 influence, you can only vote 120 or 150 max, and that really sucks. Let's press on. Excuse me. 900 there. I don't care. I'm going for... Oh, wait, they're Valandian. I do care then. I want to take them out. Who? Now what? Rote? Again? What? They must have broken off. Somebody must have interfered with them. Let's just go straight into this. This is a Valandian army. Otherwise, I would have ignored them. All right.
Soldier!
Go right up here. Quickly as possible. Run, run, run. Looks like they're going to come right for us.
Soldiers!
So I want to get as much of an advantage as I can before they show up.
Forward! Move!
Go ahead and let the horse archers do their thing. Don't care if they live or die. If they distract some troops, that's fine. Looks like they're coming right into us, even though we greatly outnumber. Look at the power bar. 75% power on our side.
Fire at will!
Archers, do your thing. Infantry, just charge. I'm not even going to fool around with them. Horse,
Cavalry!
get right in those archers.
Horsemen! Charge!
I'm going to clean this up as quickly as we can. If I can get my axe out. Who is that? Oh, Dalibor. Okay. He's a leader of the ranged units. I'm sorry, the horse archers. 70. All right. Archers.
Hold archers!
Stop firing and run over here. And line up this way. There you go.
Infantry!
I see me a Valandian horse. Oh, he's running away? Oh, they're already running away. All right, everybody charge. I didn't realize that's what was going on. Oh, he jigged when he should have juked. And I missed. Entirely my fault.
Die!
He was wounded. Any more coming? Yep. I think I only got the horse. Yeah, I did. Get him right in the head. Again, I can't see my guys. This white back, you know, the snow on the ground. I can't see the. I almost hit that guy because he's Valandian, and I thought he was the enemy. But at the last moment, I could see the faint outline of my icon. All right, just everybody, just take them out. They got their reinforcements now. But I don't think it's going to matter. They're all running. Oh. Right in the face, and he didn't go down. I'm telling you, just don't do any damage if you're not moving. Not anything significant. I hit him with the handle. That's why I didn't do much damage. That's that handling. Got to hit him with the tip of the axe to do the damage. Hit him with the handle or the haft or the shaft, depending on what you're talking about. Doesn't do as much damage. And he had walked directly into my horse, so I wound up hitting him with the handle. That guy's grabbing a spear. Oh, it didn't do him any good. Just want to lose. Wipe these guys up as much as I can and lose as few as I can. Pretty much always the objective. Lose as few as possible and take out as many of them as possible. That's right, for glory. And I guess Ragenbad. I think he's still the leader in this game. All right. I lost one? No, that's a garrison. I lost none. I got one in tactics. I always like getting tactics. Ella got one in a polearm. Jenny got one in polearm and one in horse. Magnus got 3 in polearm and 3 in horse. And Sheena got 8 in polearm and 10 in horse. Man, Sheena. She's coming up there. Only 25% of the loot.
You arrived
6
just
prisoners.
in the nick of time.
Yes, we did, apparently. All right, let's upgrade these guys. Grab all these troops and all these prisoners. I think I'm gonna go to revolt instead of going to Carban. No, Carban Seth is so much closer. Okay. 189. Let's see if I can give you anything. Yep, we topped you off. What about you? Can I give you any? Yep. All right. That should take me back to needing to top myself off. And need to give you some prisoners. First, let's see if you have any Sturgian prisoners. Because I will take them. And you do not. And you're already over. So let's try Chavel.
I'm your...
No Sturgians. It's doubtful, but I always want to check. It's so hard for me to keep. You're over also. All right, Lynn. I'm going to have to stuff you if you're over. Because I don't want to lose any of what I already have. A lot of Landians, of course. All right, I'm going to have to stuff you. Oh, that's fine. We didn't have to go overboard. All right. We're going to jump into Carban Seth. Rotea be gone here shortly. Although, I'm going to... That's the only option I've got. So let's make sure that Rotea is recruiting. Yep, it is. Okay. Even if it's only 3 or 4 every day, it's better. Revolt's now under attack. Man, I thought that one party was the one that had attacked Ox Hall, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did not realize that that was the Azarai. Okay, now I understand. Okay, now I understand. I was wondering how in the world are the doggone Valandians able to do that after we've beat them so hard, but it's the Azarai. All right, wait, is there anything here I can recruit before I... Nope. And we'll toss these guys in the keep. Now, that kind of adds a little context to what's been going on here. All right. What can we sell? I did not realize that was the Azarai. I just saw Ox Hall being sieged again and thought, well, here we go. It's never going to end. But either way, I'm still going to go for... I'm going to try to take out that Azarai army, which means they're going to be huge. It's going to be a large army. Chances are we're the only people they're at war with. Legendary. Nah, that's only 29. That's not... Let's take out... I'm pretty sure it's not going to be able to take everything. So we'll take it down to... Hang on. Let's try it. 22,000. Yeah, I'm 28. Okay. It's just a lot of this little bitty stuff, even though it's not worth a lot. Combined, it's a lot of money. 45 rich tunics. Oh, I didn't mean to sell that, whatever that was. Let me reset that. Pay attention, Joe. That one was a lot. That was a legendary green hood. I did not want to sell that. Where's that 45 at? There's 59. Fine town boots. There's that 45 rich tunics. All right, so we're back where we were. All right, we're there. Those 45 really took a lot of it. All right. Recruit what I can. Leave. Head here to revolt. How many's in revolt? 709. We might have... Let's see if I got time to... I'm going to top you up with 2. I'm going to top you up with 1. And then... Do I have... Yeah, Battanians. All right, hang on.
I have it.
Obviously, I don't want Battanian troops in my party. So we'll get rid of that peasant. And give you the wood runner. I have half mine get rid of that hidden pawn. But instead... Oh, that's it. Because it's just a peasant and a volunteer. All right. Let me see if you've got any militia. You got a peasant. We'll get rid of your one peasant and give you that guy. And actually, I'm going to get rid of... No, we'll wait and see. He's got 10 peasants now. Let me get rid of them. We're going to hit one more town because I don't want those peasants. Lashanek, come on, buddy, go do something. I don't know where you're at. We got a lot of... All right, he had 10, so we got 1, 2... We'll just take all of these. Because he had 10 peasants. I'll take the butter and cheese. Was it you or you? I don't remember now who it was.
Your lordship.
It wasn't you. All right, it had to be Chavel then.
Your lord.
Yep. All right, we'll give you all of those. And then we'll take those Vladimian peasants. You still got 5 peasants. So we still got to do something about that. I don't want them. We'll hit Drumore. What do we got here? 710. All right, they haven't even started the actual combat yet, so we should be good. Just recruit everybody. Buy butter and cheese. Go back to you.
Your lords.
Give you everybody, and then take away what we need to. Perfect. All right. You still got 3 militia. 4 militia. But that's okay. Let's head to Halavasset. Halasvust. Have they started the actual combat yet? Nope, not yet. Rotate. How's Rotate holding on? Let me pause so I can get this to pop up. All right, 325. They're not going to... No, there's no one there that's going to stop that, so I will lose Rotate, and I'm okay with... That's fine. I'm so tired of these. Look at this Vlandian army. It doesn't matter. I've got to take out these Azurai. It's not as large as I thought it was going to be. It's only 1,010. Which surprises me. But we'll take them out. Let's see if I got any upgrades. No, but I'm not recruiting them. Maybe we knock out this Azurai army and that'll help overall. They need to be at war with Valandia, in my opinion. That would help us. Let's see what we got here. I think they're going to go to that little rise right there and just turtle up. Which the AI seems to... In the past, the AIs really like doing that, but I don't... It's been a long time since I've had this particular map with this particular combination of forces. I know when they've got smaller forces, they like to come right here and turtle up right here for some reason. Looks like they're kind of holding back, which is fine with me. Let me get my horse out and then get the horse archers out. All right. Yeah. That is one of the strongest dudes you ever see. I'm swinging a two-handed axe as hard as I can, and he's just blocking me with his hand and holding a sword up. Dude ought to win some kind of a prize for Calradia Strongman. Cavalry. Go ahead and engage. 107. Doggone Valandians and their cavalry. All right. Come on, infantry, just get right in their faces. You know what we do. Face that direction. Archers right there. Acre. I really have forgotten how to read those. I think that means Lien just took someone out, but I think Acre went down. There's Hacker. Who knew they had hackers back in the day? Archers and infantry. Throw them if you got... Oh, there's a golden-haired... tosser. Don't like him, so I'm going to do my best to take him out. I can't really see when I'm amongst my troops like that. Infantry, charge. I know it's a lot of troops, but I'm just charging. As usual, I couldn't save my guy in time. I hear a hoof. Ooh, golden-haired tosser. Ah, luckily that was an arrow and not one of those tossers. I can't get... I know it doesn't look as dark on probably when it goes to YouTube. I've noticed that, but trust me, it's a little dark for me to see what's going on here. And it's not real, it's not completely dark, but when it comes to making out, judging distances and angles and stuff like that, it's difficult for me to do. It's just that dark. It's just dark enough for that to be an issue. There you go. All right, they've got so many horse troops. I said Valandian earlier, and I meant Azerai, of course. These are not Valandians. I just got Valandia on the mind. I'm ready to be done with Valandia. And that banner carrier. See how he just reached across a horse and stabbed me? Can I help this guy? Oh, he was very wounded because I barely tapped him. 21 points. See what I'm talking about? The angles, how I miss. Because it's just dark enough like this guy. It's hard for me to distinguish his hat. See how dark he personally is? He looks like a silhouette. And of course I'm aiming for the head, so it's difficult to see the edges. And sometimes I just screw up like right there. There was no excuse for that. I just screwed up. I can see some, like this, he's tossing javelins, but I can't see his head properly to hit him. Let me just get some speed. Let me just run around and get some speed. Everybody, just do your thing. We're losing quite a bit more troops than I wanted to, but I just want to get this over with as soon as possible and get back to, if I can, get back to Astrakhan. Or, not Astrakhan. Oxhall is what I'm trying to say. Is there anything over here? Again, I'm holding Alt, nothing is showing up. My scouts are not reporting anything, but that's not always accurate. Because sometimes there's an enemy near you and they don't show up. I don't know why it is. Usually towards the end of the battle. Maybe it's just because things are chaotic, your lines are intertwined, you don't know who's who, and the scouts are not reporting as well as they should. That's what I'm saying in my head to make me so that I can sleep at night anyway. I think that's all the horse that was over here. 150 infantry left, but they're surrounded. They're being pummeled. And pretty much it's solid green with every now and then there's a dark... Ah! Look at that. I tried to get that guy coming at us. He's out of javelins, I can tell. There we go. Just let them do their thing. We got a lot of troops that need to be blooded. They're green, so I'm just going to let them do their thing. What are these guys looking at? Is there... No. I thought they were looking in this direction over here. He's chasing. There's one on the ground. They got him. Yeah, don't let any of them survive if you can help it. See, there's nobody showing up, but obviously there's still troops. Now it's over with. All right, so Han, being me, lost 2 spearmen and 1 axeman, and that was it. And we had a Sturgian warrior upgrade, but Ella got 2 in polearm, 2 in horse, and 5 in one-handed. Very good. Finn got 4 in polearm, 5 in horse. Jenny got 2 in horse, 5 in one arm, and 1 in polearm. Magnus got 2 in horse and 3 in polearm. And Sheena, 8 in one-handed and 4 in horse. Outstanding. She's coming up nicely.
Enough.
Now we're
Enough.
just going to jump right
I yield.
into
Stop.
revolt here with everybody. But I am going to I really need some more probably infantry, but I'll have to take what I have, what I can recruit. Which means I don't have anything to recruit
I have it.
Sturgeon wise. So let's see what I can take from these guys. I'll take that and 2 of those. Because we can always recruit you more over here in Valandia land. And that's enough, because that's... wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, let me give you some... Let me
Your
give you
lord.
some prisoners. If you can take them. No, you're way over. No Sturgeon prisoners. I don't see any. All right, let's go to Chavel.
I'm yours.
I'm going to take those Sturgeon, 2 Sturgeon recruits. And I'll take the woodsman. And what have I got here? Give you the Valandian. I guess I recruited and I forgot to pass them off just before we attacked there. I did not mean to do that. Okay. So I need 7 more troops. I'll take those 4. That horse troop. And that's enough for now. And you've got plenty of prisoners, and none of them are Sturgeon. All right, let's check out Lynn. Lynn, you're going to have to top me off as far as Sturgeon troops, my girl. All right, there you go. 5, 56, 57. Boom. All right, I'm topped off. And do you have any Sturgeon prisoners? Nope. But I'm going to give you some. I'm going to top you right off because I don't want to lose any that I have. That being said, I can hold 180. Everybody's good. Okay. We'll jump into here. Wow, that's slow. Get in there. All right, is there anybody? Nope, just the militia. Let's upgrade these guys. Ransom the prisoners. Another 16,000. See what we can trade. Cow, sheep. I like the Wader Hot Blood because it's the fastest horse in the game, but the Asalagat, as I say it, who knows how this is actually pronounced, has more maneuverability and hit points. So I'm sticking with the maneuverability because I like to be able to turn. Sometimes I do miss that speed though. I think it's only 5 difference, 68 versus 63. Yeah. Sometimes you do just want pure speed. They've got 55,000. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it again. If they can take everything. Yeah, I can live with 6,000 in the hole. All right. I'm going to recruit. See if we can top off. Well, let's try Lynn first. No, we're not going to top her off, but we're going to give her some. All right. This rotate still holding on. There's a lot to be said for level 3 walls and as many garrisons as you can have, but it's going to be gone. 288. No more food. So the garrison is starved out, and it's only the 288 militia. As you can see, there's 288 militia that's holding them back. And I'm going for Ox Hall. Actually, I'm going to recruit just a little bit here. because we need a little time also to recover from our wounds. Ella the captain. Data experience infantry in your party. That's what we want right there. We want 2 every day. Oh, Chavel. All right, Chavel, you're eventually going to be infantry also. So I'm going to give you 1 there and 1 there. Because just as soon as I switch over my children to being party leaders, the current party leaders are just going to become part of my army. They're going to be infantry. All right, can we top you up? Nope, we're 3 short. Okay. All right, we're going to run around here. What about horses? 29, 36. Yeah, we're fine. Let's just get some troops. New owner of Pendraic Castle. I don't want it. Okay, good. You're not giving it to me. 100, 100. 46. I'm voting for you, buddy. And I'm voting 100. I can go down to 95 with Fafin as long as I go up to 71 with Bovin. 71 is a lot better than 46, was it? Now we can top you off. And we can give a little to Chavel. 1 troop to Chavel. All right, let's hit Ostrakhan, and then we'll hit Horsegur, and then we'll come straight back to Ox Hall. Doggone. Although, let me think about this. Nope, I've changed my mind. I'm going for Prevent, because it's the Valandians that I'm trying to knock out. We can deal with the Azurai. Sooner or later, we will deal with the Azurai. But for right now, I'm going to go for Prevent. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, you know what? Let me check this. I'm going to buy some beer. Whatever beer they have. I won't take their cheese, but I will take their beer. All right, let's hit Horsegur, and then head for Prevent. And we'll recruit along the way to Prevent, of course. Prevent, I don't think we've been able to siege it yet. Seems like we've gotten there a couple of times. Gotten close a couple of times. But I don't know that I've ever been able to siege it properly. Which means that they're going to have a full garrison. I'm not close enough to see. I think I lost... No, rotate's still going. Level 106. Ah, they gave up. I'm telling you. Level 3 walls and a large garrison. It doesn't. They're going to come back and get it anyway because I will have just very few defenders. And that's all right. I can always go back and take it whenever I want. We'll take butter and cheese. I think this will make... Nope. 4 more. All right. We'll hit Freegan, and that should top Chavel up. These other guys I'm not that concerned with. I mean, I am. They're part of the army, but I want my guys to be topped up, sure. If I have extra, I'll give it to these guys. Revolt. Oh, my goodness. Well, we don't want to lose our towns here in Valandia to anyone. Which means I'm going to go back up to Revolt. And it's got to be Azurai. I say that. Now, the Azurai did just attack it, and it may have knocked it down. Make it weak enough where the Valandians feel like they can take a shot, but I still think it's Azurai. We'll see. You're good. I don't need to stop for you. It is Valandians. I thought that Azurai may have made it weak enough that Valandians figured they could take a shot. But I did really think it was Azurai. We're going to give this to you, Nadia. And we're going to press on, and we'll just take these... Oh, it's going to be... All right. I'm going to wait till daylight before I actually attack. Maybe this... Maybe... No. I was going to say maybe Varman to join. All right. Let's upgrade this troop. And assault the siege camp. 1181 to 1442. Of course, we also have the defenders joining us. Same map, just a different. We're at a different angle here, or maybe it's just this daylight, so it looks differently. Yeah, we're at the exact same place because that's right above Hans's head is where I said they like the turtle.
Infantry!
So let's move.
Move!
Let's move in on them. My horse is out left and right, as far as I can. And just let the horse archer go do their thing. I thought we had 8 horse archers last time. Now we've got 9, so apparently we gained a horse archer somewhere. All right, come on, infantry. Get up here.
Footmen, march forward!
Really would be great if they went and got on those large hills there. That's what the move should have been. That's what I would have done if I was on that side of the map. But, you know, the AI does what it does. They have 205 ranged units.
Footmen, move! Oh, move!
Get out of the way, horse. Get out of the way, horse. Infantry, look right at them. Archers, look right at them. Go ahead. Cav, get engaged. Where is their... They have no cavalry on this? Oh, it's already on us. All right. Charge. See, daylight, I can see. Notice I'm hitting much better as I miss. Get his shield. Infantry, I really wish you would turn. There you go. There you go. All right, walk up into him. Walk up into him. Let me get out of here. Give him hell. All right. I'm going to go help over here. Try to take some horse down. Oh, they got him. Ah, ha, ha. Right in the head. Oh, it's just like I was starting to say, it's like day and night, but obviously, you know, when you can see, it's much better. There's their reinforcements. We just want everybody to rampage, go berserker mode. Two horse in the middle of all that. I'm not going to try to get in there. Try to get some of these ranged units out of the fight. Especially those crossbows. Even though they're the lowest level of crossbow. Ooh, I'm telling you, I do so much prefer daylight when I'm having my battles. Get the big sword out. Oh, we went down. That guy, that battalion shooting at me is not long for the world. Just stand back here shooting my guys. Oh. Didn't realize they had another pop-in of horses. Just don't like ranged troops. Enemy ranged troops. Why did you switch axes? I didn't tell you to do that. You see, all of a sudden he was swinging his one-handed. I had nothing to do with that. That was just pure Hans. He did it himself. I guess he decided he wanted a shield because these guys are starting to shoot at him. So let's let him have his shield. He wanted to switch to one-handed. He knows what he's doing, so we'll just let him do what he wants to do. No reach, though. Make sure everybody's charging. I hear them yelling, heaven save us. Means they're running. Thought we were much closer to the edge of the map than we are. It's way on the other side of these hills, if memory serves. So I should be able to take all these guys out. Buddy, I know how you feel. There's always a horse in the way. Is that it? That's it as far as organized resistance, but there's still some here to be killed. I don't see them, but I know that that's it. All right. I lost none. Corinne got 1. 5 kills is good for Corinne, and she got 1 in one-handed. Ella got 1 in pole arm. Finn got 3 in horse, 3 in one arm, and 2 in pole arm. Jenny got 1 in pole arm, 1 in horse, and 1 in one-handed. And Magnus got 1 in pole arm and 2 in one-handed. And Sheena got 3 in pole arm and 2 in horse. Very good. And we had 1 sturgeon archer, 3 recruits, 4 soldiers, and 6 warriors upgrade. At least become eligible for upgrade. I'll upgrade them here in just a moment. 15 upgrades. And these prisoners. Take everybody. I have already forgotten where I'm at. Where will this battle take place at? Revolt. Okay. Let's see what we got here as far as perks. And all right, we've got arrow catcher. I always get arrow catcher no matter what. I'll always get arrow catcher. Now, the reason being, this says larger shield protection against larger shield protection area against projectiles. This one says 20% damage to shield while blocking in the wrong direction. Don't really care about that. Also, look at the secondary. Larger shield protection area against projectiles for troops, period. Same thing. Larger shield protection area against projectiles for your troops while in a shield wall formation. So this offers the same protection, but always, this only offers it in shield wall. I do use shield wall a lot, often, every time. But this has the same protection no matter what formation you're in. That's why I always choose that one. And that's all. That's everything. All right. Let's see what we got as far as prisoners. No stir. Oh, there's a brigand. I don't use brigands. And you got way too many prisoners already. I probably have to stuff Lynn again.
I'm your...
Although she was able to hold it all last time. And you've got way too many. Let's try Lynn.
I await.
There's a couple of thousand on each side, so she's probably going to be... Yeah, she can hold only 9. And I'll take that sturgeon recruit and that sturgeon hunter. Well, that's better than nothing. All right, let's just stuff you with whatever it takes. When do we want high-level troops? That should do it right there. All right, that's good enough. I'm not gonna... Wait, did I see what I thought I'd... No, I didn't. Okay. Ransom. Actually, I want to hold on to you and you. I do want to hold on to you and you. Okay. Let me go ahead and lock them. Because while I personally won't use them, it's good to give my companions, because the Battanian archers, as you know, are the best in the game. I don't think anybody disputes that. I don't think that's controversial. I know I enjoy him when I play as Britannia. Whew. All right. He's only got 69,000. Let's try it. Woo! All right. Very good. Do I try my luck again? Yes, because there's very few here that's... Boom. All right, let's take that 34,000 basically. I'm pretty sure this is worth more than 36,000. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Yeah, almost, yeah. 130,000 basically, because it's 97 after they took that 30. All right, well, we'll just do it this way. We'll take all the oh, wait, already? Wow, that was a lot faster than I thought. Hang on. Yep, let's go. $172. There we go. -4. Recruit. Jump out. Pad my numbers again. All right. I'm going to save the game because my time's up. I have... I still have rotate, but it won't be there for long, I imagine, because it's only down to 200 defenders now. And we're going to go for Prevent because my goal is to take out the Valandians. If I can get Prevent, Galen, and Jacqueline, I'll deal with the Azrai later. Oh, Charis. I'll deal with the Azrai later. I'll catch you on the next one. Adios.